Hello and welcome to Casting Rolls, where a bunch of theater nerds and good friends play little D&D. We're so happy that you joined us. Take a moment to subscribe to the show. It takes just a click and gains our unending thanks. Drop us a like and leave a comment for Campaign 2. We're down to Lucky this evening as they are under the weather, but hopefully they'll be back next week. And without any further ado, let's go ahead and start the show. Star Striders. So last week, after helping our dear friend Jathias Stone reconvene himself back into the material plane from his stint in Avernus, you set off for a distant inn that had popped up overnight in the middle of the plains before you. Traveling up, you discovered that this inn was on wheels, or it looked like it could be, and was on a ridge overlooking an entire Burning Man-esque display of carts of various different sizes and shapes as you've discovered the town of Windeborne, a traveling gnomish city that travels around the plains and various regions of this side of Highwall. You spoke with Wright, the owner of the inn, and got some permission to stay there, and he informed you that it was the day of the Gnomish Grand Prix or racing championship or whatever, and you all headed deeper into town where you saw the leader of the town, Lufty, overlooking a set of 4 mechs, artifice created panther-like large mechanical structure or creations that were walking around the center of town and getting ready for the Grand Prix. After talking with him, Ultron, there you go. After talking with him, you met Brethen, an artificer who kind of showed you around a little bit of the area and showed you the mechs. And then Lufty, who knows that his team is out for the race, decided to invite you to be the racers for him because he had about 10 minutes to put together a team, and you showed up. And there, after a little bit of conversation where he discovered Andulus's true shape and form, the trumpets kind of went off and it was time to line up at the starting line for the race. So everybody, as you're riding on Dessa, the Panthera, you find yourself at the starting line below the tower. There are 4 other Pantheras of various different shapes and sizes. Some of them look a little bit more lean, some of them more tanky or built than others, but all of them have a 5-man team like you do. And everyone's kind of looking forward towards the grasslands where you see distantly marked flags that are marking the path kind of going out of sight. And you know that you have to kind of follow those red flags as they wind around. And then once you turn into blue flags, that's the return trip back to the base. So at the start, if there's anything you guys want to do before the gunshot goes off announcing the start of the race, now is your chance.
Exactly what I was thinking, Ronnie.
You said that quite well, Robert.
Can we gamble? Is there anyone taking bets?
So I think you guys talked about gambling last time, and they said it was about the honor of the race, and that gambling was.
Oh, right.
Mm-hmm.
Because they're psychos, and they're like, this is just fun.
Yeah, it's just fun.
Cool. All right, then I'm just nervous.
Okay.
Wait. Could anybody use a little armor boost?
Does not hurt me ever to have some more AC.
I'll give her a little mage armor too.
Thank you.
Yes, and do a side. Little
Thanks, bestie.
mage armor boost there.
Yes.
Oh, me. Thank you.
Bonnie.
What would you describe the Panthera as?
It's a construct.
Damn.
So it cannot benefit, I think, from your aura. But everybody,
You can.
yeah,
Shield of Faith.
or Shield of Faith, but everybody in the anybody on the Panther can.
Okay.
Good thinking there, Bonnie.
I'll ask Dot if she wants to come with us or stay.
Okay.
She's the hood ornament.
I have no idea if she would want to go on.
Well, so Enigma has already decided to go with you all. And
Incredible.
so I think Dottie kind of is nervously looking at the giant panther, but then sees Enigma in Ravik's pack at the back and just goes, I'm totally down for whatever you guys are doing.
Good to know. Good to know. Okay. Excellent.
So she flies up and perches a hood ornament at the head of the Panthera, right in front of Bonnie.
And we do have some potions. I have them listed in rules and systems. So if anyone wants to take these potions, this is what I prepared for today. I don't think any of these are relevant because I prepared it before this, but that's what we have. And your tokens are on there too. So if you need to see what tokens you have, tokens are on that and potions.
Where's this?
Under rules and systems.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. A shield.
Yeah, just in case.
Hey, wouldn't be bad to throw Bonnie. How long does mind reading last?
A
I think it's 8 hours or
potion of
something
mind
crazy.
reading? I think it's out let's see. It lasts for 10 minutes.
No, 10 minutes. Never mind.
Mhm.
Baldur's Gate.
I think the potion itself might last for 8 hours, but once you drink it, it's 10 minutes. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. Cool.
But you guys have that if you
That's
want to take it.
That would give us an advantage, knowing what the other drivers were planning strategy-wise. But
Mhm.
Yeah, definitely. Good thinking.
maybe give it to Bonnie just in case, so that if we're tied at the very end or very close going into the last
I like
stretch.
to think I just have all the potions, and if you need them, I just toss them to you. So, whenever you want to use a potion, just tell me, and I would just
That's a
toss
good
it to
idea.
you. And I've got catnip.
That's the real reason
Oh my
Enigma's
God.
on this
Yeah.
vehicle, is because the catnip is on the vehicle.
Gotta go with the nip.
It's
All right.
not going anywhere without me.
Yeah. So you guys are looking out over the grasslands. Everyone's just kind of waiting. The wind is blowing across. You can tell that now the entire town is out to watch. People are sitting up on their second story balconies or on top of the roof of their traveling little mission, their elements. The center turret tower that Lufty was in before has now risen back up, and he is up at the top, getting ready to strike the go. And you do see off in the distance where the mountain hills begin to form, there is a little bit of rain clouds that look like they might be threatening to roll back into the grasslands. So you may be running into some rain at some point. But you're staring out, looking left to the right at the Pantheras on either side of you, and then all of a sudden you see Lefty lifts up this giant cannon, like a blunderbuss type thing, points it in the air, and these 3 blasts shoot up, and you just see a first explosion of a red firework, and then a yellow firework, and then finally right in the middle this giant green firework explodes, and we're off to the races. So what we'll do is roll and just a general initiative check, so you can, in the event that you come into clash with another Panthera or with an environmental concern, we'll know where the group falls in their reactions to those. So everybody is going to roll, and we're going to take a group check for initiative, and I'll roll for
26.
Oh, nice, 26.
Nice.
Lucky rolled an 18.
9.
26, 18,
11.
11,
God, wait, I'm so sorry. 16.
16. Okay, so that I think that averages out to about 18. Okay. And then let me get my other guys.
For
Are we built
listeners,
for speed,
oh yeah.
or are we built for
Compared to the other Pantheras, you seem to be slightly more tanky than svelte. So like you seem to be like your like the strength modifier for you is going to be looks like it would be higher than say like Brethen's, which is a more svelte Panthera. All right, so you're taking off. Bonnie, what speed are you putting it into at the start of your action?
I am going to do normal pace.
Okay, normal pace. So you all 5 Pantheras take off, and there's one that's a little bit chunkier than you that begins to fall back. But the other 3, one pulls just slightly ahead, but Brethen's right out the gate is like tearing off at, it seems to be like 20 or 30 feet movement speed faster than you all, as Brethen, hers tears off ahead. And you've got a couple that are a little bit faster, and then one that's definitely slower. But immediately, right out the start of the gate, you've got 2 of the muscle. You see one like throw this giant ball into the air, and then it explodes as this net forms in the air and lands on one of the Pantheras. And you see that they're not able to dodge out of the way fast enough, and they kind of get wrapped up in it. And one falls back immediately as they're trying to unwind themselves from the nets. At the exact same time that one of the other ones that's just in front of you, one of the muscles throws out a spell in your direction, as you see suddenly like all of the plants on the ground begin to sprout bigger and become tangling vines. What kind of reaction do you all take as you see the spell pop up in front of you and the ground beginning to become hazardous?
Leap!
Yeah, we
Yeah.
We leap over
I
it?
think we lose too much time if we swerve.
Okay, good. So you jump over the spell and land ahead. So for the next set of actions, you have -5 to the AC as you're in this position. But do you all have any reactions as you're taking in this opening kind of melee that's happening here? As one is tangled up in a net, there's the tankier one that's a little bit slower, the faster one, and then Brethen's is the fastest farther ahead.
Does it have to be a reaction?
No, so you can take an action as yourself, or since you're muscle, you can do whatever you want to do.
Oh, can I cast a spell at them?
Sure. What would you like to do?
Can I choose whoever's the pilot or steering? Can I try to cast Phantasmal Force at them?
On Brethen's or on the one that's like right in front of you?
Oh,
Take out the lead.
Okay,
whoever's
so
whoever's in front.
you are targeting Brethen. Okay, is that an intelligence saving throw?
Is an intelligence saving throw.
This artificer. Okay. That was a natural 1. So what happens with a Phantasmal Force? I assume you don't want it to hurt them, but it is doing something.
No. So while fitted with the spell, they treat Phantasm is real. Okay, whatever. The affected target can take it. I should have read this. Each of your turns.
It doesn't have to take damage though.
Deal psychic damage, and target perceives. It just says it perceives it as.
So you describe what the Phantasmal Force is that is going to affect Brethen's driving.
Throw up something in front of him so he turns.
Yeah, like I imagine like these are small like dwarves.
They're
maybe
gnomes.
like a big or gnomes. Oh yeah, definitely.
They're
it's like some like drooling, one-eyed cyclops giant that just pops up out of the ground out of nowhere, and hopefully it'll cause them to like swerve to try to avoid. And then for as long as I can hold the image, is it stationary?
You can put it like where it's on the mech, so it's traveling with them if you would like.
Okay, yeah, sure. So I'll make it
Little bobblehead
like
on the dash just keeps trying to punch him.
yeah, it's like climbing on top of their Panthara and like distracting the
And she gets a saving throw at the end of each round.
Yeah, Yes.
Okay, good. All right. So as this spell kind of releases, and you all don't see anything, you just see this kind of magical force emit from Ravik, and you see it blast past the slightly faster Panthera right in front of you and connects with the Panthera at the very front. And suddenly you see it like take an incredibly hard turn. One of the arms comes down, it swings up, and it starts jetting off to the right. And so you guys suddenly get to the point where you're passing it because it's going off course. And now it's just you and the third. Oh no, you and the fourth Panthera are now like barreling ahead, where it's still about 10 feet ahead of you, and it is pulling away slightly because its movement speed is about 10 feet faster than yours, but it is pulling away. What you have a moment to realize, and you can make a perception check, Bonnie, for this section of the grassland since you're driving.
21.
21. Okay. So as you're going, Bonnie, you see like one of the muscle at the back is readying another one of those big balls that they had thrown that exploded in the air and had a net, and they're getting ready to launch it in your direction. You all have a moment before they do that because your initiative is faster. So you can try to dodge out of the way or you can respond in some way. But this person is getting ready to lob this bomb, basically, this net bomb in your direction.
I want to, since I see it coming, what I want to do is drive like they're in like a blind spot. So like slowly be moving up, like I'm going to pass on the left. And then the moment it's thrown, I'm going to go back to the right.
Okay. So are you changing the speed at all? Or are you keeping at the normal pace for that?
The speed's staying the same, but they're going to pull ahead a little bit because I'm doing essentially a zigzag behind them.
Okay. Do you call out and let everybody else know that there's an incoming projectile potentially?
Yeah, Bonnie's going to be like, they're getting ready to throw a net now. Okay.
Everyone else is aware of that. So Arms, you can you can react or do whatever as they do this. But Bonnie, you pull up, go ahead and make this is like, you're trying to do a feint. So do a dexterity check to see if your driving maneuver is clean enough to kind of pull off the feint.
Can I do animal handling?
They're not animals.
I tried.
They're gnomes.
That's a 5.
A 5. Okay. So you pull up, and Bonnie's not used to the Panthera, so is trying to slide it around. And you pull up behind the other one, only to look up and realize that where they're standing on theirs, they have a pretty clear vision of everything. And they go to release the orb into the air. Everyone has a reaction moment before the orb explodes. If you'd like to do anything.
Can Lucky do anything?
No, Lucky as the muscle probably can't do anything to stop this.
We have the reaction where we can try to catch something. So both of us could try to catch. I got a 6 on my dex, so that's a fail probably.
Okay, yeah. So it's a dexterity check to try to catch it.
Yeah, if you want to roll dex, you could try to catch it.
Okay.
'Cause we're both arms.
And what's my dex bonus?
So this is your
It's
dexterity
yours,
bonus, yeah.
as a pilot.
For the arms, it uses your stats.
Which is probably
that's good.
why mine sucked. But I'm relying on
19.
the strength side. 19.
Okay, so this doesn't do damage, but I'm gonna roll a target on a D10, and if your D10 is more than this, then you not only catch it but have the opportunity to throw it back. Yeah. So go ahead and roll a D10.
Let's go. Do you want me to roll it? You got it.
Yeah.
I got it. 6.
A 6. That is a 5 on mine. So you throw the arm up, and before it has a chance to explode, you catch the orb in the air. You can now make an attack roll back at them to chuck it back in their direction.
Let's go, Mr. Ripton.
And this is the attack roll is you have a +7 to the hit with the attack roll.
That's a natural 16.
Okay.
Let's go, Mr.
So what does it look like, Kieran, as you yank this out of the air with the sixth Panthera arm and chuck it back towards them?
It's this thing where it's very awkward because he's never done it before. So it's basically swipes up, kind of catches it as the leg's going down. It hits the ground and just keeps rotating 360 degrees in the turret. And so he basically releases it at the same point that he caught it at.
Yeah. It's a softball throw. As it flies back, and it explodes in the air above them as the net comes down. Let's see if they can dodge out of the way. So they managed to dodge out of the way of the net, but what is happening here, and Bonnie, you're behind them, so you didn't see this happening. They dodge out of the way, and you see them sink into some soft mud off to the side. That, like, there was rain here the night before, the day before, when you guys are traveling through the rain, and there's some soft patches of mud here, and they step off, and you see them immediately lose speed as they've dodged the net, but now they're kind of mired in some mud. But Bonnie, directly ahead of you, there is there's a patch of mud coming up. You can make either a strength or dexterity saving throw to wheel and kind of drive through these mud patches.
I will make a strength saving throw.
Let's go, Bonnie. Does Lucky have guidance?
Yeah, so
Because Lucky might be wanting to give Bonnie guidance through
Bonnie.
this.
So Lucky is going to give you guidance for dexterity checks because your strength checks are higher than your dexterity checks. So Lucky is assuming that your strength is going to be better, is going to give you bonuses for your dex.
Not the right call because I got an 8.
Oh no! Well, but like, so that was. So let me just double check. So guidance does last for a minute, so you do have it stays active on you. Okay, good, and just adds a D4. I don't know if a D4 would have helped anyway with with an 8. So can
I use my inspiration to reroll?
Yeah, absolutely. You all still have an inspiration, so you can use one that uses up your inspiration. Yep.
Try this again. That's a little better. It's a 16.
A 16, that's enough. So you kind of yank. This doesn't have power steering, so you're yanking your pure muscle as you're moving the Panthera through. And at this point, like the tank one was ignored by everybody else, so it's just kind of like trugging behind you all, like this giant, like lioness, or lion style Panthera, but it is falling behind fairly quickly. You've got so far that is a 4 on her saving throw. So Brethens is still trying to avoid this phantasmal force and is off track. One has detangled itself from the net, but is in last place, and one is now mired in the mud because you guys threw it off course when you threw the bomb at it, and you guys take off out of the grassland or deeper into the grasslands in first place, and then suddenly you hear this like rumbling sound as goats begin to jump out of the grassland and race in front of you, and then you see 3 large like saber-toothed saber-toothed dire wolves chasing after them through the area. Bonnie, you have a choice. You can try to leap over the goats. You can just plow through them and hope that the strength of your Panthera keeps you going. You guys can make a hard turn because you see that like these goats are coming across the pathway, but if you turn, you can go around them or behind where they're running through. This is your choice here to call out, Bonnie, what action you guys are taking.
Bonnie's going to call out for us to plant and do a hard turn.
Okay. This is the right arm. We didn't decide. Andalus or Kieran, who wants to be the right arm?
I'm left.
Okay, so Kieran's left. So Andalus, this will be right. So Andalus, you're planting. You've got to make a dexterity, either strength or dex. The dex is harder to make.
It's definitely strength.
Yep. And you to successfully plant. Failure doesn't mean a complete failure. There's just levels of failure.
Hold on, let me see what my strength is. I only got a 10.
A 10. Okay, so that is not. That is within 5. That's within 5. So it's
Okay.
so it slows down your speed a little bit, but you do not like overshoot or slam into any of the goats or anything like that. So
Not the goats.
yeah, so your
Bonnie
speed's a
the
little bit
goats.
slow.
They're
But
so cute. I'm distracted.
yeah, you whip
Not the
around, and then. As you're getting to, because you're getting off course here, would you like to course correct with a second plant, Kieran, to get you guys faster back on course?
Sure, and
Okay.
I'll use Dex.
Okay, go ahead and make a Dex.
Let's
It's
go, Kieran.
Dex 15.
I rolled a natural 11 and add 5.
Perfect.
Oh,
Yeah.
let's
So
go.
yeah, and so you guys you flip back around and you start to race back forward. You fell back a little bit, but everyone on the other teams are still overcoming theirs. Let's see. Did they get out of the mud? Team 3 is still digging out of the mud. The net is gone. Team 4 is back in the race. The tank has gone into speed mode, so you see that they've hunkered down, and now but even their speed mode is as fast as your normal speed. So they're trying to catch up, but they are not. They're keeping pace, but are falling behind. And here's Brethen's saving throw, Ravik. Brevin adds 6 to this saving throw. I just rolled a 4. I don't think that beats your save. So you like they're weaving back and forth behind you. So like she's now turned and is heading off in the other direction. But you guys are firmly pulling ahead as the grasslands exits. You start to see the third kind of grasslands flag go by, and then suddenly you realize that you're approaching a river, and there's like this river that's pouring down into the valley and like deeper away, and the flags are running alongside the river for a moment until you realize that it's taking you into a canyon. And so Bonnie, go ahead and make a perception check as you're about to head into the canyon, and you can see that they've hung, like the flags are in the canyon, like it's taking you deeper in. Go ahead and make a perception check to see like what dangers are ahead of you.
3.
Okay. You're like charging forward. You think everything's great. You're not sure how deep the river is. There's you are in wide open grasslands, but you're heading towards a place where there's kind of a narrow, like just a few feet on either side for the Panthera ledge on either side of the river going into the canyon. And then the canyon walls are rising up on either side of the river to where you can see that they're probably 300 or 400 feet eventually above you. So which path are you taking? Are you diving towards the left bank, the right bank, or straight up in the middle of the river?
Middle.
Okay, you're going through the river? Okay, so you pop out into the river, and immediately you feel like your speed diminish as like the Panthera is tall enough to get its feet down into the silt, but you can tell that like here coming out of the canyon, all of this like silty, wet ground is permeating underneath the river, and you start to sink in a little bit. Your speed drops back by half at least, and at this point, you start to see the one that had gotten out of the net and the tank are closing in on you guys as you're beginning to slow down. What do you all do?
See if you can slow those down before they pass us.
Okay.
How close are they to us? Sorry if you said it already.
No, so they're catching up. So the tank is probably like 100 feet back. The one that had got caught up in the net has passed the tank now and is closing in much faster than the tank is. It's probably they're probably like 70 or 60 feet back.
Okay.
Which is for the speed of these is about one round. Yeah.
Josh, I know we can only use the bound feature when
you're in I am speed. Yeah.
Speed. But since we're sinking in, is there anything we can do to help distribute our mass so that we're not sinking as deep?
Oh yeah, so if you would like to try to push off the, are you trying to push off the base?
Yeah.
Okay, so I think what that would probably take is for Andalus and Kieran both to make a roll, because it would need to be both of you would need to coordinated. So both of you can either make a dexterity or strength roll. We'll use the same DC as the plant.
I'm going to use Dex.
Using strength. I think I failed again. I got a 12.
Yeah,
I got a 17 on the dice plus 5.
Okay,
It's too stressful for me.
so left. So as you go to plant, you both plant in to try to kind of lift and pull yourselves forward a little bit in the same way that the bound works, and you all feel that you all turn towards the left, and you find yourself sliding deeper into deeper waters as one of the arms plants firmly and the other one kind of doesn't. Bonnie,
Left one plants firmly.
So yeah, the left one plants firmly, so you slide. Yeah, you kind of turn towards the left. And then, so you're heading deeper towards the middle of the river. Bonnie, do you have a reaction or also, Bonnie, remember that your reaction is that you can always grant advantage anytime they're planting for the arms.
Yeah, I would like to do that.
Okay, so Andalus, you get one more roll to try to get the 13.
Here we go. It's gonna be great. Oh. Hey, it was not great. It was worse. Anyway.
Oh no. Okay. So Bonnie calls out pivot, and you guys just.
I'm like, I don't know what pivot means. What does that mean in this term? Does that mean I do it, or I pivot, or we go straight?
All right.
We're definitely pivoting.
Yeah.
We're definitely pivoting. We're pivoting towards the deeper.
Yeah. Now,
Instructions were not clear.
Bonnie, the Panthera can swim. It's just unfortunately it swims slower than not. So you can either continue your trajectory onto the left bank, or you can curve back to the right bank.
I'm gonna curve back to the right because you said it's getting deeper.
Yeah, it is getting. I mean, yeah, the Panthera can swim, but it's slow its movement speed. Okay, so you kind of swim back out of the deep. You're slowing into the whatever, and the third Panthera, the one that had been at the net at the beginning of the course, you see it bounds up onto the right bank, and it passes into the canyon and pulls ahead of you. But you guys get onto the bank before the tank catches up with you, but it is closing in. You tear off up into the bank, and you guys are moving a little smoother here, but you've got an issue of where the bank is following the river, the cave or the canyon wall kind of cuts in and out. So you're going to need to either you're gonna have to dodge through a few of these, and with Andalus on the right hand side, Andalus, we can use your plant ability to kind of pull against to edges and things like that, or Bonnie can make dexterity saving throws. So it's kind of you guys' decision here on, you're gonna have 2 of these before the canyon gets into the next section. So how would you like to dodge around these kind of cutbacks?
I would like to grant Andulicite advantage on this next one.
Okay, so that's 2 of your advantages. So you got 2 more that are free. Okay, so dexterity saving throws, Andalus.
Let's see. Hold on, let me see what my dex save is. Sorry, I have so many things open because of this. Ooh, I only got an 11. Okay, so this is not. So this is not his. I'm gonna switch dice.
Well, so it will.
I'm gonna switch dice.
It will fall off of Bonnie, but yeah, we can do that. So you can add a D4 to that. But now, Bonnie, you don't have the dexterity bonuses on yours.
So I said I had an 11, right?
Yeah.
A 12. I'm changing dice.
Okay, change dice. Okay, so for the first cutback, you guys try to push off the rock wall as you're swinging around, and you clip the left shoulder of the Panthera, and it takes That's
I need you to
low
stop
roll.
having an attitude.
So go ahead and so Bonnie, since you're managing the mechanic, you've got 80 hit points. Mark 8. As you clip and you kind of feel like the joint in that front right arm kind of shudders a little bit, but then reconnects. But you're down 8 hit points as you guys swing around deeper into the canyon, and you're coming up onto the next tight switchback. This is either another plant and kind of swing around, or Bonnie, you can make a dexterity saving throw to kind of try to whip around this corner.
Is it right leg or left leg?
So you guys are on the right bank, so it'll be right leg.
I am going to plant again.
Now, unless Kieran, I'll offer you this: the dexterity, or you could do a dexterity saving throw. It would be higher to like grab the lip of the canyon and kind of slide up and use that momentum to get around with the left.
Bonnie's goal.
So Bonnie can to whip it, Angelus can grab, or Kieran can grab.
I'm gonna put my faith in Dualisite again.
Okay.
I got different dice. These are all dice Rob gave me.
You don't have advantage. You don't have advantage here, so it's just a strength roll.
Oh my fucking god! I gotta. Sorry, I got a 6. What is happening? This is like the worst set of rolls I've ever had. Why did you put your faith in me? Why? I've been able to roll this entire night. Look, I'm gonna roll again, and it's gonna be good. No, I rolled a nat 1 and an 8. This is a troll. What is happening? Okay, I'm sorry.
All right. So you guys,
we need to perform a minor exorcism
like,
here.
What is
take a moment.
happening?
We need to smudge out the dice.
I missed
need to go wipe
1
some
week a
stage.
game.
Yep. All right. So you slam into the second one on that same shoulder again, and that is a 9 points of damage. So you guys are down 17.
Okay.
Whipping
Josh,
the energy out of it.
you said it's like a narrow. It's like a narrow canyon, right?
Well, so the canyon is narrow. There's a river running through the middle of it, and there's a high right bank and a high left bank on either side of the river. The river is only probably like 30 feet wide, so it's coursing through here pretty quickly right now. And the either side is maybe 10 feet, so it's probably like a 60 to 70 foot wide canyon here.
Okay.
Yeah. It's just
Are we at least knocking stuff loose to make it harder for the one behind us?
So what I'm going to give you guys is, because one of the canyon like dangers that I have is falling rocks, and so what we're going to do is a group luck check. If the group luck check exceeds, like all of you just rolling a straight D20, if it exceeds an average of 10, then you guys are going to loosen rocks that will fall on people coming up behind you. If it's below 10, then the rocks are potentially falling ahead of you. So go ahead and everybody just roll a D20, do a luck check.
Yeah.
What was that, Kieran?
Oh, 3.
3. Okay, 3.
I need you to not do that.
Okay.
With how I'm rolling, I'm not gonna even look, guys.
This is going to be an opposite sketch. See, I rolled low this time, so you're going to roll high.
Is that what it was supposed to be?
Ravik?
It was supposed to be an opposite.
12?
12. Okay, so that's an average of what, like 8? Okay.
That's a 5 and a 10.
Okay.
What is this roll? What are we rolling?
I rolled
A
an 11.
D20, an 11,
So that's a 6, a 10, and a 10.
6, a 10, and a 10. Mm-hmm.
I rolled a 2.
Oh.
What the fuck is happening? I've never rolled this bad in my entire life.
Lucky could roll good.
Oh, right.
Don't
Okay.
say that.
Let's do lucky. Okay.
Nat
Yeah,
20 lucky.
please, lucky, please.
19.
Okay, the base difference, thank you.
So that was
Still
what?
doesn't make it.
No, that's still.
would
I
give
think
us-
that's a 9, right? Like,
No.
yeah.
That would give us
Wait. We've got 2 pets on board. They get to roll.
No, they don't. They are not piloting.
They're just chilling.
that gives us 4 10s and a 7.
4 10s and a 7. That should be above. Like if you average all that together, that's above 10.
Yeah, that's.
Oh no.
No,
Nope,
I've
3
been
10s,
averaging it.
3 10s and a 7. That's okay. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
So
basically, I've been taking everything over and adding it to the knower. So
Yeah.
basically, we ended up with 47 points. We needed 50.
50. Yep. All right. So as the second slam comes, Bonnie, you immediately hear a rumbling up in the higher reaches of the cliff as rocks begin to tumble off of this cliff face in front of you all, like crumbling into and like crashing into the river ahead of you. You have a moment to choose a reaction, Bonnie. You can do any of
Are we
your
first or second?
So the other group is ahead of you. So you see like
Right. So the rocks falling ahead of us.
Let's see if they. Oh yeah. Okay.
You see what I'm going here?
Yes. Okay. So those rocks did fall ahead. Okay, and so they don't get knocked off the ledge, but they do take damage. That's a pretty hefty hit. That's 18 points of damage to theirs. So you see like one of the, like they power ahead, and you see one of the rocks kind of like clip and hit one of their arms, the bonus arms, and that bonus arm flies off. And so like they're down to 5 arms instead of 6. But you guys are coming ahead into this rockfall, Bonnie, as this avalanche is occurring. What is the reaction that you would like the Panthera to take?
I'm gonna drop it down into climber.
Okay, so you're gonna slow your pace.
Yep.
Okay.
And I'm basically throwing it all in. I'm putting little effort into forward progress and putting it all into just like avoiding the rock fall.
Okay, so are you sliding, like, because with climber you can run up onto the side of the cliff face if you'd like to. Okay.
I'm gonna hug the cliff face on that.
Okay, so you're slowing down, which is the tank is also. Let's see if they're smart enough with their perception. Nope, they're not. Okay, so you guys lose 40 feet of movement speed as you slam into climber mode, and you slide up onto the side, and you're climbing across the cliff face, and most of the rock scree has now fallen. So you are kind of holding yourself to allow rocks to fall by as you go, and that's adjusting for your lost in movement speed. Let's see, the tank didn't slow down. They didn't see it coming.
Never see it coming.
Rob, roll 46 for me.
46.
That's a lot of D6.
4d6.
46.
1, 2, a 3, and a 3.
Oh no. Okay. So as
that's a total of 9.
yeah, they weren't paying attention where they were going. They were just kind of, they saw that you guys slowed down, and they kind of like turned to like, oh, we're passing you all, and then turned back and get chunked by a couple rocks, and you see they get pushed to the side, and they do not fall into the river, but you see they immediately have to grab on, and they're dangling on the side of the cliff trying to pull themselves back up after being hit by the rocks. So you guys are still able to stay ahead of the tank. The third normal pace one has moved ahead. Let's see how an 18. So Brethren is free from the phantasmal force, and so Ravik, you feel that spell break. So you know that.
Robert, do you have Thunder Wave?
I don't have that particular spell.
Oh well, so much for sending them over the edge.
They are dangling by 2 arms.
Here's the thing, Ravik. How is your strength and dex?
Oh, I am a charisma-based guy.
Yeah, but how is it? How is it? Do you got a +1? You got a plus anything?
For dex, I'll give you a good 3.
All right, climb up into this arm. Climb into this arm, and I'm gonna go back there. And we gotta swap places, okay? I can't do this anymore. I can't be a failure anymore, please.
Yep. And in the arm position, Ravik, you can still cast spells and things if you want.
Yes, please swap with me. Swap places. I can't fail Mr. Riften again. It's gonna crush me.
No,
you're doing fine in Dual Sight.
I'm literally doing so bad. That's a lie. All right, so we swap places, Sean.
Okay. You guys climb and swap places, which is fine because you're kind of at this angle. So you climbing out, you're just basically climbing on top, and Ravik's sliding down. So Ravik, you now have the arms actions, and the tank is just dangling over the river by its arms. It's about to pull itself up. You guys are moving past. You have a moment here if you want to do anything to try to sabotage the tank.
Can I hit it with my leg?
Yeah, you guys are. If you so the rock slide is past enough, Bonnie. If Bonnie moves down towards it, you can swing and make an attack roll if you'd like. Because you're in climber mode, so you can move over the rock scree. That's fine. Yeah. So go ahead and make a. You have a bludgeon. It's a +7 to hit.
Yep.
And then you can do a second attack as a bonus action if you'd like.
Yep.
Okay. So first one is a natural 5.
Okay, that one misses, but you can try for the bonus action +7.
That is a 14 + 7, so 21.
21 will definitely hit. Their AC is only 18. Okay, go ahead and roll 1d8, and this will see if they lose connection with one of their arms.
That is only a 2.
A 2, okay. So you slam it and the arm kind of flies off, but as you're passing, you do see them be able to right it, and they're pulling, but they're gonna have to pull themselves up. And you guys hit back onto the bank. Do you change back into a different pace, Bonnie, or are you keeping it at climber pace?
Does the road start to widen from here forward?
Go ahead and make a perception check. 19. Okay. So it doesn't seem to widen. Like this canyon ledge seems to pretty much keep the same size going forward. But what you do see with the 19 are two things. One, like you're coming around a turn in about 100 yards, there is a massive waterfall crashing down into the canyon. And you can see that the flags are going up the side of the canyon right in front of the waterfall. It's wanting you to climb the canyon once you get to the end here. The second thing that you notice is that the one that was ahead of you has stopped, and it is sitting up on top of this rock bridge that spans the canyon up there, and you can see two members of their team doing something on that bridge as they've parked kind of right off to the side of it, and they're setting up something there. So you do see that there is a potential hazard ahead, Bonnie.
Okay, I am going to keep it in climber mode.
Okay.
And by using the Pythagorean theorem, we're basically going to have to do a right triangle to get to the top. So even though we're at a lower speed, if I take the hypotenuse to the destination, it might end up being shorter.
Okay, and are you trying to avoid getting underneath where they are with the thing? Okay, cool. So you guys park onto the side, and you're climbing up the side of the canyon. And let's see if the tank manages to pull itself out here. Nope, not this round. And then the ones in the mud have now entered the canyon. Like now that you're up higher in the canyon, you can kind of see back down through some of the switchbacks. And you see one of the normal pantheras now entering into the canyon. And not far behind or in front of them is Brethren's and is traveling much faster. And Bonnie.
Yes.
You see Brethren, who is driving the Panthera, is like sitting outside of the side window with basically what looks like a rocket launcher. And she rolled a natural 20 on this one. And you just see like she smiles from a distance, like her hair blowing in the wind. You see her press a button, and this giant missile shaped object shoots out of the rocket launcher, flies up towards the rock bridge. And right before it hits the rock bridge, explodes in a massive firework that slams into the rock bridge. And you see it collapse with them still on it because they were planting like mines of their own to blow the rock bridge. And one of the tanks, one of the Pantheras tumbles into the water as like all 5 of its drivers and riders are clinging to the side of the rocks and trying to scramble up onto it as their Panthera disappears into the river below. Panthera number 4 is out.
Less competition.
It's like if she rolls a high enough on this, she'll do that. But that's the only time she can do that. All right. But you guys are now in the lead, but Brethren's is quickly catching up. And you see so you guys climb up, you hit to the top of the canyon, the rocks raining down from the bridge. And before you is a kind of a cliffside, and you see the flags are dappled along this cliffside where there's just a lot of loose scree and rocks, and then they're disappearing into a cave, in the side of this mountain as the flags are going that direction. So you can keep it in climber mode if you want to go over the rocks this way, or you can you can switch into speed and perform some leaps. It's totally up to you how you want to get over these rock screes.
I'm gonna kick it up into normal.
Okay.
And I'm not going to go to I am speed yet.
Okay. All right. Now, as you guys are passing, Kieran and Ravik, there's a lot of loose boulders here. So there's a lot of free range for you if you want to do anything to grab or throw objects or create confusion for your ally or your enemies. And Andalus, you know that there's the tank and Brethren, and then the other one are probably in the process of climbing right now. So you guys have a moment here where you're in the front. You know that they're climbing up the side of the canyon where you can set some traps or do whatever you'd like to do here as you are still kind of moving forward towards the cavern.
I'm going to cast Entangle here.
Okay.
Reaction, toss a vial of ether dust.
Oh my God.
Into the entangle.
You're so crazy, and I love you for that.
Into the entangle?
Yes.
Oh, wait. Genius. Actually, fucking genius.
Oh, wait, sorry. A whole vial of ether dust?
Yes.
Oh my God.
Okay, I need a calculator. Hold on. Okay.
I'm scared.
Entangled.
I had 6 on me. I now have 5.
Entangled is concentration up to 1 minute, range 90 feet, and it's a 20-foot square.
20-foot square. Each creature.
But it makes difficult terrain.
They must face a saving throw or they're restrained.
Yep.
Okay.
And what I would say is the
and I can
effect I would
concentrate up to a minute on it.
Because it's got. We don't have to stay within 90 feet. Once it's cast, we can get further and further away and still concentrate.
Yes, as long as Andalusite maintains concentration.
Yes, I can only concentrate for a minute, but it's still a minute of that.
Okay.
Cast summon bog.
Yeah, change, environmental damage, climate change.
Okay. So I think
Ecological nightmare.
I'm looking at my my abilities for my other Pantheras, and I think there's only one that can potentially do anything to deal with this if they get restrained. Okay. So what does it look like as Andalusite? Are you targeting the side, the top of the cliff?
I like to think that I was strategically the easiest place to come up is right here, and so I very carefully put my 20 feet there.
Okay. So you throw out this level
beanstalk.
level 1 conjuration spell that creates
just
a 20-foot square.
Just to help a little.
Slightly restrains, and suddenly you see from the other arm this crystalline vial flies through the air, hits a rock. This cloud of aether dust explodes into the very vicinity of where you're casting the spell. Now, I forget exactly the number, but I'm pretty sure something like half of a vial was the equivalent of upping to a 9th level spell. So this is 2 basically 9th level upcasts of this spell. Now, Bonnie, I do need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh, this is glorious. I had no idea.
Sorry, a dexterity saving throw
on the
as
national park.
a dexterity saving throw as the Panthera. So you have a +4 to the saving throw.
Oh my fucking god. Who's rolling this?
Body, yeah.
I'm using the Panthera stats or my stats.
The Panthera's stats. And
So four plus a D4 from, or no, Lucky doesn't do that anymore.
no, yeah, because that's on. Well, yes, that's on Andalus. I don't think that Lucky would have had time to react in this moment.
Okay, but I do get +4s on my saving throws because of.
Yes, you're making the
right?
saving throws, so I'll let you have the +4.
Okay. And then it's 4 on top of that for the.
Yes, because the Panthera has a +4.
Okay. 22.
Okay.
Nice.
These are two.
As the ground splits beneath.
Okay. Andalus, what is your spell save DC?
I'm so scared. Okay, let me check really quick. Hold on. It's a 14.
14.
22.
9th level upcast. That's
Damn.
14, 15, 16, 17, 18.
I mean, according to you, it's
That's
18th
23. Okay. And for the first time since you've met our dear friend Enigma goes, "Not today, fuckers!" and puts his paws on the Panthera, and you feel like what you were just shy of meeting whatever threshold you needed to, and suddenly there's this like coursing energy of magic from Enigma that courses through the Panthera, and it seems to like teleport the Panthera forward 5 feet, where 5 feet is exactly what was needed to cover it, because Enigma can add 2 to a saving throw.
Let's go, Enigma.
Twice a day, because behind you, and Dulicite, first level spell, simple entangle. Suddenly, you guys see like this explosion of growth, like these massive whipping vines begin to sprout from over here and are swinging around, grabbing rocks, throwing them off into the distance, as a fully
it's the ending of Little Shop of Horrors.
as a fully formed like treant, almost like kind of lifts itself out of the entangle and is grabbing boulders and chucking them and throwing them. As the fourth, the first one to come up is the fourth cart. It comes over the top, and you just see this giant like construction of plants and vines grab it and lift it into the air and then chuck it across the ravine, and so it lands on the other side of the ravine on the other side, and they just like, you see the gnomes tumble out and like get out of their crushed Panthera, are staring off in the distance, as we've got 2 Pantheras that are going to make this saving throw, because the tank
I can hear Ace from the other room.
Okay. All right. The tank comes up, can't be lifted by it, is currently restrained. So you see one of the giant vines kind of wrap around the tank Panthera, and it's kind of like frozen in place. They will have an ability. They have like hacksaws and things. They're going to try to cut their way through, but they're restrained for right now. This roll.
You see a Dulicite's like this. He's cast it. He's like, what happened? What the fuck? Did I do that?
This reminds me of Mike Trapp's. Oh, this is probably waste of a turn.
This
reminds me of the drug raid. This is the drug raid.
This is the drug raid. This is
okay. Up front, you see Bonnie's mouth like drop open. And she like tilts one of the side mirrors to like look back. The objects in mirror are closer than they appear.
All right, this is Brethen's saving throw. Okay, as you see like this gout of flames shooting up the side of the cliff and kind of burning into the vines, as Brethen's has seen the vines kind of shooting over their head. They are much slower climbers than you. They're faster on open lands. They're slower climbers, but you're seeing these gouts of flames coming up. They're kind of burning away the vines. You think that they're going to be okay, but they're slowing down to prevent the vines from connecting with them. But the tank is wrapped up currently, and the other one is off the side. So you guys had 5 tanks or 5 Pantheras in the race. There's currently now 3. You, Brethren, and the tank. I'm gonna keep calling it the tank. The driver of the tank's name is Trusk, but the tank. So you guys are pulling far enough ahead that Bonnie, you're entering into the cavern before anyone else is even free from this Andalusite's incredibly powerful spell here.
He's so freaked
Mine's
out.
looking for the headlights and like turns the wipers on by accident.
All right. So as you enter into the cavern, it is like the path here is probably like 15 or 20 feet wide, and it seems to be kind of just winding through the side of the hill. There's a couple points, Bonnie, where you have to kind of duck down with the Panthera and kind of put it into crouch a little bit to get underneath some stalactites in dangerous places and things like that. But let's see. I'm going to make a perception check, everybody.
Yeah, let's see what the dice do this time.
Natural
huh?
1!
Oh,
Rob.
gosh.
We need to get it together, Rob. You and I need to get it together, okay?
Yeah, that's a 9.
A 9.
Guys, it's the first good roll of the night.
19.
A 19. Mm-hmm.
I got an 11.
22.
22?
Finally.
Okay. Angelus with the highest perception. As you guys are coming through the cavern, there's a point where you get into a larger open cavern space, and you can tell that like here, this is the halfway point. The flags here are shifting from red to blue, and so you're at the halfway position. And Andalus with a 22. You see that what happens here isn't happenstance. That as you guys enter into the cavern, there's suddenly this like flash of an explosion or something that pops off in an upper area of the cavern, but it's far enough away and dampened enough that it's only because you rolled a 22 that you're able to actually kind of see that kind of flash, like glinting off of some kind of like stalactite or something. Because then immediately you hear a roar as 5 massive shadow creatures in the shadows kind of rise up from where they were up on this ledge up in the top of the cavern and begin to drop down into the cavern, as Bonnie and everyone is suddenly aware that there are 5 massive yetis that are now barreling towards you because they think you are the source of whatever just enraged them. So you have a moment here to respond.
Racing. There are 5 yetis. I hate this place. I hate racing. We're never doing this again.
You hit them with anything.
Is it Yetai?
Yeti, the Yeti.
Yetis. Yetis nuts. Okay.
The Yetusses.
Anyway.
So Bonnie, right now you are going at normal pace. So you're moving at 80 feet around. They're sprinting. They are going to catch you. So you can change the speed if you like. And anyone else can do anything in response to seeing 5 creatures that are as tall as the Panthera is charging towards you.
Yep, I'm kicking it into high gear and I'm burying my foot in the floorboard.
Okay, so we are now at plus 40 speed, but minus 7 to dexterity checks. Okay. Anybody else doing anything as you're seeing this happen?
I am going to bound.
Okay, you are going to. Okay, that prevents that. So you can't use the left arm for hard turns,
Yep.
but your movement speed is plus 10 now. So we're now up to 100 feet of no, not 100 feet of movement. 130 feet of movement. Now you can sacrifice an action, Bonnie, to sprint, but that means you can't like change. Like that locks you into this pace for the next round of actions. So you have that, which means you wouldn't be able to respond in the event of needing to do something else.
Yeah, I'm not going to do that because we're in a cave.
Yeah, Andalus,
life comes at you fast in a cave.
Yeah, Ravik.
I'm thinking about that poor pod racer from episode 1 who drove the stalactite.
Ravik, you don't have to add to the bounding if you want to hold yours so that you can be part of a hard turn if necessary. But you can also you can cast a spell. You can do anything as the Yetis are approaching.
The Yetis are approaching.
The Yetis are approaching.
I have 2 Eldritch Blasts. Can I fire and try to deter them or turn them?
Sure. At the lead Yeti, you want to kind of do it as an intimidation?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead and make your 2 attacks.
That's my idea. Okay. Eldritch Blast. Okay. A 22 to hit.
That hits.
And a 28.
A 28. And you're going against the lead one?
Yeah.
Perfect. Okay. So both of those hit. You can roll damage.
Okay, so 2 damage, and then another D10. 9 damage. So 11 total.
Awesome. So 11 points damage. You hear this roar of pain as the lead Yeti does kind of has this experience. 4 immediately stop, but then they are grabbing boulders and they realize that you're going to be getting out of range. So they're grabbing boulders and chucking them in your direction. So there's going to be 4 boulders coming your direction in just a moment. Ravik, you kind of popped up to fire this. The lead Yeti, you see suddenly like these piercing blue eyes kind of light up in the space, and you feel suddenly like this piercing gaze hit you as those eyes make contact with whoever just attacked them. I need you to make a Constitution saving throw. And then these are the 4 attacks coming Bonnie towards the Panthera. The first one is a 12 to hit, which I think misses, but the second one is a 20 to hit. That one hits. And then,
can I use the reaction to curse them too?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, cool.
And then I think this one's a 22 that'll hit, but this one is only a 16.
What does cursing do?
I get to choose. It's different things.
Yeah. I think 16 is, so 3 of these hit. Okay.
Does going faster do anything to the AC?
No, it just lowers the dexterity checks. It's when you leap that, like when you go into leap mode where you're jumping, that sacrifices AC.
I was just wondering if we became harder to hit because we were going faster. But it's not.
This is just a latch. They're not going to be able to catch you, so this is just them kind of like pelting you guys as you're running like out of their front yard.
Could Ravik use his reaction to try and catch one of them with his arm?
Yeah, you can. Ravik, you can try to catch one of these.
Okay, yeah.
That is, you need to roll a dexterity check.
Cool. I wrote a 13 on that con save. I don't know.
That's exactly what you needed to not be paralyzed, so you can make this dexterity check. Yeah.
Okay. Where's my... Oh no, I rolled the roll. Well, I meant to roll dexterity.
Mm-hmm.
I rolled con. 18. And I'm using my stats? Or...
Yes, your dexterity. Mm-hmm.
Okay, so then 18.
18? Okay. That is... Okay, that's enough. So now roll a d10. So
you want high.
Yeah, I'll do one of these throws. Is going to be weaker. Okay.
A 5.
Okay. So the rule for this D10 is that it has to be higher than the amount of damage that this chunk of ice is going to do when it's thrown at you.
Okay.
So it's.
Are you using your?
No, he's supposed to. Yeah. It's.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm saying, you have shield? 1 shield.
Oh, but this is not for. Okay. So these ice chunks do 3d6 damage. You rolled 5 on your d10, which would not be great if I hadn't rolled a 1, a 1, and a 2.
Take my bad rolls, you bitch.
Oh.
So one,
Thank you, Ace.
yeah. So one of these ice chunks doesn't hit you, Ravik. You can throw it back if you'd like to. You just
Let's
make a
go, Ravik.
yeah. It's a D20, add +7 to the roll.
Do y'all see how we changed places and everything immediately started going better? Sometimes you just have to give up. Hey, everybody. Sometimes just give up and do something else.
Know when you're having an off day. That's
Yep.
that is fair.
And you don't have to succeed at that thing. Sometimes it's just not meant to happen.
You said +7?
+7.
17.
Okay. Roll. Hold on. It's 3d6.
Damn it. Okay. Hey.
And Bonnie, the Panthera takes 26 points of damage from the other 3 ice chunks.
Damn. Okay. 3d6, 11 damage.
Okay, 11 points of damage as you catch the ice chunk and throw it back at the one who threw it, and it just cranes into the face and it falls back. But it's enough of a distraction with the Eldritch Blasts, with you guys bounding forward and surprising them, that they kind of falter back and fall back. Just as Brethren, you guys are exiting this cavern just as Brethren comes in. Let's see if they notice Brethren. And then the tank is behind. Okay. So Brethren is catching up, is not moving as fast as you all because you are in the fastest speed, but blows past the Yetis before they have a chance to react. The tank rolls around the corner and is in like its tank mode, and all 5 Yetis descend upon the tank.
Yeah, get the tank,
And you just see like parts of the arms of the Panthera falling apart as like you hear gnomes just kind of running away in fear. But Andulis, in the back of your head, you've got that understanding that like those Yetis didn't attack you because you did something. Something happened in that chamber that drove the Yetis to attack. Yeah, that activated them. But you guys exit out of the cavern and you find yourself on a plateau, like overlooking the grasslands off to your right. And suddenly, like the rain that had been rolling in off the mountains is falling really heavy here, and you hear like cracklings of thunder and lightning. What I need from you, Bonnie, is just a general strength check for the Panthera to maintain its grip as these like heavy crosswinds are blowing down off of the mountains, and you're kind of dealing with slippery terrain here. At the same moment that we've got a fear of lightning coming, so you want to maintain a pace, but you also want to make sure that you're not struggling with any of that.
Okay.
I yell up to Lucky to see if they can fix anything on the Panthera.
Oh yeah. While you're doing that, it was
That's a 19, Josh.
A 19.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Yeah, you maintain. Let's see. It was the right arm that took those original 18 points. So Lucky's gonna. Okay, that's enough to crawl down. Cast mending. Okay, the right arm regains 11 hit points, Bonnie, so you can add 11 hit points back to the Panthera.
Okay.
All right, so you've got a choice. You are barreling towards the edge of this plateau. The grasslands are below you. You can jump. You don't know if the Pantheras can take a fall. Or you can slow your pace because you're currently barreling towards it. You can slow your pace to try to climb down the plateau on the other side. What would you like to do?
Low and climb down.
Okay. All right. So you slam into climb mode. You swing around and begin to climb down. To help with the descent, Ravik, go ahead and make a dexterity check for your arm, and Kieran as well.
I will be right there.
You're good. Yeah. Andulis and Lucky make make just a strength saving throws to make sure you maintain hold, because you're now kind of going vertical.
I can't reach my dice, it dropped.
16 dex check.
Okay.
Am I using my dex or the Panthera's
This
dex?
is yours because you're activating the arm. Yep.
19.
Right, okay, good. Yeah, so you're able to kind of like use the arms to plant and
I'm sorry,
to
that
swing
was wrong.
down.
That was a 16.
16? Oh, that's still high enough. You're able to use the arms to plant and kind of swing further down, so you're not having to crawl quite as slow.
I used my inspiration because I don't want to fall off this fucking thing.
Okay.
So I got a 20 on the reroll, thank God. I had a 10 on the regular roll.
Okay. With an 18, Andalus and Lucky both, like, you kind of flatten yourself and you're holding onto the hand grips as the Panthera is kind of coming down the.
Yeah. I think my inspiration
backwards.
is I put a little vine around each of my wrists to like really keep me there.
Yep.
Please.
And then here's where we'll see if the last thing that Brethren has, because Brethren knows the course.
Revan, please, no.
This hits. So, and rather than it be a roll, well, no, because it's not an even roll. Okay. All right. So, as you guys are climbing down, you see like lightning striking at the plateau up at the top. And then all of a sudden this like crackling explosion of electric energy as Brethren's Panthera leaps from the top of the plateau, and you see that they have a lightning rod sticking out of the top of the Panthera. The whole Panthera is now encased in this lightning energy, and you can't hear what she's saying, just you get the idea that she's cursing as like something isn't going right as she's trying to, like, you see her like slamming into the side of it. You see like the muscle are trying to like pull these levers out. And both of the arms are currently like reached up backwards, trying to rip something off the top. As the Panthera begins to fall and plummet, not fast enough to save their fall from, collapsing their Panthera, but fast enough to save their lives. Suddenly, these like wings unfold out of the top of the Panthera, like using the electric energy to do that, and they are able to glide to a crashing pause into the grasslands below, as like lightning is striking to the grasslands and there's like a fire beginning to spread nearby. But you guys finally reach to the bottom of the grasslands and run past, and you see Brethren get out of the Panthera. She's kicking it, and she sees you all kind of go by, and she just tips her hat as you begin to make your way on the grasslands back towards camp. So you guys you race past Brethren and their downed Panthera, rain kind of pelting down around you. Because you're the last one standing, you just have to make it across the finish line. You're fine. So the final task versus like the 3 challenges that I had here in the event that there were other Pantheras that you were racing against, is a final perception check from you, Bonnie.
Whoa, Bonnie perception.
If it's just
Is there any way to help?
We shift guidance back to
Enigma's
Bonnie?
with Bonnie, so Enigma can.
Oh, beautiful.
Yeah.
natural 20?
No way, let's go, Bonnie. Let's fucking go.
I guess, I'm not worried about anything else, so I can do nothing but watch the road ahead.
Yeah. So you.
He steered the wagon and knows how to, I need to avoid the potholes and keep from breaking the wheels.
Yeah. Bonnie, what you do see is there are like huddled down near one of the flagpoles. There's like 2 gnomes that, as you guys are passing by, pop up to throw something at your Panthera. You have a moment to react because you're seeing them do it.
We'll leap. We'll do the.
Okay.
Do the leap.
So you leap. So this is okay. I'm going to give them disadvantage on the roll because it changes your trajectory, but it does lower the AC by 5. So, okay. All right. So with what is that? 12. Okay. So as you go to leap, you see them throw it's a smaller version of the net bomb that you saw, which is strange, Bonnie, because like the big net bomb was meant to capture a panthera. These are 2 smaller versions of those nets. And where they're flying, the trajectory with a natural 20 you can see is that they were not aiming at any part of the panthera.
It's me.
They were aiming at Andalus standing
They were
at
trying
the
to
back
capture
of the panthera.
me. I got it as soon as that. Because I said what I was. I'm stupid.
But then you jump and the net, like the trajectory would have connected where Andalus was, but instead,
wow,
like,
guys,
you
that
jump
was so
over.
weird. It was like they were throwing them directly at me. That's why would that be?
What was the guy's name? The
mayor,
that we told.
Lufty.
Lufty.
Lufty. Mm-hmm. But you charge through, you pass them by, and you see the finish line, the large kind of banner over the finish line as you approach, as the rain begins to kind of let up, as this torrential downpour has kind of washed itself out here, and you come into a stop in a slide into town as like 14 canister rockets shoot up into the air and explode over the vicinity of the space, as up at the top of his little lookout tower, you see Lufty kind of looking down at who the winners are, and then he kind of looks back out at the crowd and he says, "And our victors, my crew, Lufty's crew, has finally won one of the Grand Prix matches of the year. Everyone kind of cheers, and you can immediately see like casks of ale are being popped open as people are starting to hand around things, and then he says, "And send out the search crews. We might need some medics." As a few other pantheras lope off into the race course to go pick up any of the stragglers who are left behind. But you all come to a stop and you're able to disembark as the central turret lowers down and Lufty steps off, carrying the massive trophy in his arms as he approaches you all. Well, there's quite a performance. So happy to have invited you all to join the team. And he goes to hand over the trophy to Bonnie, who is piloting. So Bonnie, this massive trophy filled with all of the herbs and vegetables, and that specifically that one herb that grows only in the moonlight verbs. Yeah.
I forget why I needed that, but I needed that really badly.
I'm gonna.
Or no, I'm just fascinated by it, right? I don't think there was.
Yeah, it's the herb that they crush up and they mix in.
Yes.
To like act as an oil for their gears.
Yes.
But it's grown by the children of the moon, like on the leeward side of the mountains.
I do remember now why we wanted it.
Yep. But there's all kinds of other herbs and things inside of it as well. And as you kind of grab it, Bonnie, you also hear like chinkling sounds, like maybe there's metal or something else in here as well, maybe beneath all of the herbs and things.
I put my hand on him. Like, I put my hand on his shoulder, and he has to make a wisdom saving throw.
Get him, Andulus. Get him.
He is a commoner stat block. Okay, that is a 10.
He fails. So he's cursed.
Okay.
And he can't talk about me being a robot to anyone for 8 hours while I'm concentrating. Okay. Otherwise, which one should we do? Otherwise, I kind of like moths come out of his mouth. That's fun. I like that.
Oh.
Okay. So nothing that's going to kill him, but yeah.
Wait. You can wait. Never mind. I pick this one. Unflattering, unrelated truths about the target or those they are addressing.
Yes.
Okay.
Wait, that's so perfect.
And he's not aware that this has happened. So you touch him and he kind of says, yes, well, we have a large feast after the race. You all can, of course, join in as the winners. We're very surprised this is the first one that Brethren hasn't won this season so far.
Josh, can I have a rule clarification really quick?
Yeah.
So it also says that if I had caught the target in a lie, or if they were rude or ungrateful after you granted a request from it.
Mm-hmm.
Now, do you think that falls in the purview here? Or is that slightly added?
I think like
okay.
Like
so that means the spell doesn't require concentration and the effect is permanent unless you remove
That is a true witch's curse. I love that.
As Andulicite has dropped a couple of nukes this session.
I've never seen someone roll so bad and then also drop so much heat in the same session.
But he's not aware that it's taking place. Just anytime he goes to talk about Andulicite's true nature, instead he's going to reveal unflattering truths about himself.
Yep.
Okay. It's fine.
That Andulicite, what you don't know is that I shit my pants.
Oh shit! Atwood, literally, Atwood. My next thing was gonna be like, "Well, I would love to talk to you more about how I shit the bed last night."
And you see Andulicite just smiles so widely at this.
And he kind of leans back. And he says, odd. The victors have a special seat at the feast, of course, and will. Are you? He kind of looks at you, Annalise. Are you going to draw attention to how I cheated on my wife? What?
Seems like you're doing a splendid job of that yourself.
And he just kind of like. Turns and like walks away from you.
I look at everyone else and I just have this like shit-eating grin on my face.
I don't know what you did, but I am impressed.
Well, he tried something untoward towards me, so turnabout is fair play. That's what my mentor taught me.
Good lesson.
Well played, Andulicite. Well played.
I don't like cursing people, but some people deserve it.
Some people definitely deserve it. Dottie kind of ruffles feathers nearby.
I like pat her.
You gotta
did a
teach
great
me that
job,
sometimes, Andulicite.
Oh, I didn't do anything. It was fun to watch, though.
But you didn't fall off, in spite of some horrible circumstances.
Claws help.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think that the large plant creature is going to disappear eventually, Andalus?
Well, I stopped concentrating on it when I did that. So, well, actually, no. It's because I cast it that way. It doesn't require concentration. I think about it for a second, and I like end concentration so fast on the other spell.
Okay. I need you to make a Wisdom saving throw.
Oh, Jesus Christ! Instant karma for my actions. Oh, I failed. I only got like a 3.
Okay, so you sever your connection to the spell. And you are very used to like breaking concentration on things, and you kind of just feel the spell energy like dissipate. You feel like you're no longer like connected to the spell energy, but it does not dissipate. Somewhere out there in that like cavern, that system, that platform, whatever, there is a walking, living, like you created a living entangle spell, basically, that is walking around up there. Yeah.
This doesn't normally happen to me, but I think I stopped concentrating, but it's still there.
That's like
So we don't go home that way.
No.
It's an 18th
So we just keep
level
quiet about it?
entanglement.
An 18th level.
A ninth level dispel magic
I
will do
mean,
nothing.
maybe it's extra for their future races.
Well, and even if it just lasts, so it's 1 minute, like 1 to the 18th power.
It's gonna be like 18 years.
As you guys are kind of,
I'm gonna name him Herb.
Herb.
I like it. I like it.
As you all are here getting ready to go in, if you want to go into the victor, like the dinner for the victors, Brethren kind of comes out walking. She's got like a core, that is like the power core for her Panthera. She's like, well, good race. Not quite your fault that we didn't win. If only artificing was easy and we weren't trying to test things on the fly. Good job.
Literally, in this case.
Well,
I will say, if you're like if your wing thing or whatever had worked, I'm pretty sure you would have had us.
that was the intention. You were faster climbers, so the only way we were going to catch up was to do a leap of faith. Perhaps next time. Yeah.
Well, don't worry, I'm retired, so.
Oh, were you the... What was that spell?
Oh, the one I just cast on him back there?
She kind of looks at you like, you cast a spell on Lufty?
Oh, yeah, ask Lufty what he knows about me when you get a second.
Okay.
It's really fun.
Were you the plant?
Oh, right. I look at Kieran like so guiltily. It doesn't normally work like that, so must be something in the air.
Must have been something I ate.
Lufty kind of looks at you for a second, and she taps her ear, and you hear a voice in your head, Andalusite. Are you related to the heart and the dagger?
Ooh. Can I respond in my head?
Yeah, it's like a message spell.
Oh, sure. No, not her specifically, but that kind of thing.
Oh, are you her apprentice then?
The heart and dagger? No, not her. No, I'm a different apprentice to a different, incredibly amazing, talented, best person I've ever met.
Another in Highwall?
Not exactly high wall area. Kind of like this like swampy bit that's outside of this like small town. There's like a lot of spiders there, and some other stuff.
Well, I thought if you worked for the Heart and the Dagger, I would send my thanks. She saved my life.
Oh, well, we're going to see her soon, request an audience, and I'm happy to pass it along.
Yes. Maybe we can talk more. And she says this part out loud to everybody. Perhaps we can talk more during the dinner if you are staying around for the feast.
I would like that very much.
Always down for a free meal.
You're getting my seat. Keep it warm for the next race for me, though. As she kind of guides...
We won't be in the next race. One and done.
Yeah, as she guides you all into the tent. And the moment, like, the victors enter the tent, there is, like, music playing, like, music rises up as, like, this kind of, like, jam band in the corner begins to play. Beautiful smells of warm food, and this community of Windeborne who travel around and are very tightly knit are all here to celebrate. And you see that there's like the front table here is bedecked with all kinds of beautiful flowers and trinkets and things to show off the winners. And Brethren guides you to those seats, and she sits off to the side nearby as you see Lufty running away from a woman with an iron, like a an iron skillet off on the other side. And with that as our final image of the witch's curse, that's where we'll pick up next time.
That's so fun.
Oh wow, I guess eventful's the word. I'll use to describe that.
There were a couple of fun ones in this.
Yeah.
At first, though, that was beautiful.
Yeah. Well, yes.
Stroke
The
of
curse
genius.
is quite good. Well, I there's like that's part of why I took it is if people were going to talk about me being a warforged or a lightforged that's potentially dangerous. So I took tongue tie to try to mitigate that. So this is just the first time I've been able to use it successfully.
Oh, but it was so beautiful, and it could have been.
Great.
It couldn't have happened to a nicer guy.
Oh yeah. Oh, Lufty.
I do love that he had it, that. I do love he has won for the first time in his life, and then also caused irreparable damage.
Also lost.
It was
The
very
highs
glorious.
and lows.
He deserved.
Very
What was he planning on doing with you if he captured you? That was.
I like to think he was like that guy from
fun.
like what was it, season 1 of TNG, who's like collects
So-
stuff and like.
Well, I mean, if we're
data.
okay, so we're thinking about logically within the setting. A lot of them are artificers. I'm
Yeah.
clearly something that is made with artificing. Like I think that's pretty obvious. So if he's looking to improve, like his Pantera in an advanced way, he probably was looking to like either like research me or kill me, something like that.
Take you apart or something. Yeah.
Yeah, or just kidnap me and like make me work on the Panteras, like assuming I knew anything about artificing. So, those would be my assumptions.
You can probably get him to reveal some unflattering truths about himself if you'd like to.
Yeah.
I was about to say we could definitely interrogate him. He will probably end up telling us.
Yeah.
But there you go. I'm glad
Geez,
y'all
what a
enjoyed.
trip. God.
But you also
Roll shit.
made good inroads into the Windeborne, so you now have another faction that you've kind of aligned with here. And
Bro, that is so funny. The idea that I got sick of being the arm and I go rubbing switch.
And then fire off a nuclear bomb.
Yes.
It's so
So
funny,
we never
guys.
speak of this again.
I had no idea. I forgot it was 1/10 of a vial jacked it
Yeah.
up. So, like I said, I was expecting 2nd or 3rd level entangled.
Yeah.
Just make it bigger.
yeah.
Lucky snorted a little of it. It could talk to an elder god.
Oh.
Understand.
And I just pictured this thing tumbling, going ting, ting, ting. Right as the spell hit.
Yeah. So
That
funny.
was well played.
I like to think it was like perfectly like little 20-foot patch of vine, and then it just was like boom, like Jumanji. When
It's like or the like when you're in chemistry class and they do like the worm.
Yes.
It's like
like
it's like look the
elephant,
little
whatever.
fire, and then suddenly just like the gates of hell open. Yeah.
exactly like that. Like the elephant toothpaste.
Oh yeah, just exploding.
What was the in Hellboy 2 that like big
The elemental.
the green elemental?
Yeah.
Remember, it's been so long.
You had to kill it.
Yeah.
So sad.
Wow. That was fun.
Well, great stuff, guys.